Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Yuharan. I hope everybody's having a good time at the moment. Make sure you're drinking water and taking care of yourself. Right now, I'm showing you guys my new team. I've been playing it a little bit today just to get some practice in. I think the main reason why it's decently effective right now is because I'm at the lower tiers. I dropped down quite a bit while I was practicing, which is fine and is expected. So right now at the lower tiers, I'm doing pretty decent. So let's talk over the team. All right, so if you've been listening to my channel for a little bit, you know that I do not like raid boss strategies. I find them to be very, very frustrating to play against. So this team is built with raid boss strategies in mind. It's not built specifically to counter raid boss strategies, but it's built so that I can deal with raid boss strategies should they arise. So the main methods of doing that are using Sandby and Minotaur. They both have Black Hole, and then I also have Acronox and Rolder as my backups for the synergy for them. Since I have two of each, I'm guaranteed to at least get one Black Hole user and one Earth user, or one Earth Tem into the team select. So in case of a raid boss coming in and auto-banning Minotaur, I have Sandby, or if they ban Sandby, I have Minotaur as the backup. So that's the whole reason I have them. I have specifically the motivational whip because it's supposed to pair with Sparzy. You're probably confused why I picked Sparzy and not Golzy. So Sparzy has an ability called Last Rush, which gives it 40% boosted damage whenever your team has fewer Tems on them. And it lets Sparzy do kind of an obscene amount of damage. So I've been playtesting him, and honestly, the ability is not as useful as I was hoping it would be. It tends to be, with the way this team is, I put out a lot of damage, so usually it's a 1-to-1 kill ratio, so I very rarely get to activate Last Rush. But I have used it before, and it definitely was impressive. But that's why I'm choosing Sparzy. And I have War Drum just to give him that little extra boost of damage. I was debating using Fat Burner on him just to get the extra speed. It would put him at, I think, 320 speed or something like that. And that would be really useful, but it also drops his attack power to or her attack power to 250, which is not ideal. It would severely nerf the damage output, so I decided to go with War Drum instead. So I have Tolkien, Lawali, and Momo as support, or well, not support, but they're backup, essentially. Lawali uses Hand Fan. Lawali and Tolkien are my primary means of dealing with toxic Tems. Obviously, they're both Wind Tems. Tolkien has Sweatband, and then I have Momo as well with Resistance Badge. The reason I have Momo is because I needed another neutral Tem specifically for Sparzy's Sparkling Bullet for that synergy. So I wanted Momo because Momo is effectively a nuke. I'm also debating putting Yowler in. Yowler could be a good choice as well. But we'll see. Because Yowler could pair with Acronox to get late Torment, maybe. Which it wouldn't be the main goal, but it could be something that I could do. But Momo hits hard, hits fast, and is very scary. So with the morale boosting whip, I've had Momo easily outspeed a Volcrane and knock it out in one shot. So that's why I like Momo in here. But so that's the team. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'm happy to answer them to the best of my ability. But now that I've showed you guys my team, let's see it in action. Let's get started. First battle of the day. Okay, so one of the big things that my team is kind of scared of are Crystal Tems. So as soon as I see Crystal Tems, I pretty much immediately ban them. I have 3 that are weak to Crystal Tems, but I have 3 that resist. But I'm not ideal in having to rely on having resistance switches. So let's see, what is this team? What an odd team. They banned Acronox, who is what I wanted to lead, if I'm being perfectly honest. If I lead Lawali, they're going to lead Garunder. Let's lead Rolder and see where they go from there. So if they pick Oshira, which it looks like they did, I'm probably going to pick Sparzy. Depends actually who they pick. Yeah, okay, definitely picking Sparzy. They wanted to prevent me from bringing in Loali. Maybe I should have brought in Minotaur instead. I don't know, I want to show off Sparzy and show you how strong Sparzy can be. Unfortunately, they're probably going to double into the Sparzy slot, if I'm thinking correctly. They might Tsunami, actually. Tsunami and Fiery Soul into Sparzy, which would probably kill him. I'm not 100% on that, but... Let's ban Garunder. Because Garunder is strong against pretty much everything that I do there. Let's bring in Minotaur. I definitely should have picked Minotaur first, but that's fine. Lowaddle, okay. Let's bring in Loali. Loali's not going to be able to do anything to, I think it's Ampere. I can't remember. But that's fine. If I bring Momo, they're bringing Nugais. If I bring Sanbi, they're probably bringing Nugais. Which one benefits me more? Sanbi can hit all of them pretty hard except for Nugais and Lowaddle. I don't think it outspeeds Oshira though, or Ampere if I'm being perfectly honest. Let's bring in Momo. Yeah, I figured. So they're probably going to double into my Sparzy with Tsunami and... it's Heater. Crap. Alright, we're going to Drill Impact into Oshira because Oshira's a problem very quickly. And then I think that they're I might have to let Sparzy go on this one, honestly. Yeah, let's Sparkling Bullet and see what happens. Oh, I'm going first. Okay, well, that means Oshira's probably gonna die. Interesting. Actually, Oshira might not die. Oh, I lost the fire, so, or the burn, so yeah, Oshira went down. Nice. I'm really surprised they didn't double into Sparzy. They should have doubled into Sparzy. Okay, we are going to Goring into Amp and Sparkling Bullet into Tolkien. We're really trying to get Rolder out of here. They're more scared of Rolder than they are Sparzy, which is probably a problem for them. Okay. Sparzy has no investment in its stamina because all of its moves are just so low as far as stamina costs are concerned, so I barely even care about that. We're going to Drill Impact and then Charged Iron Filings. I think Rolder will go first. No, Rolder shouldn't go first. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. See what happens. Ooh, that was a mistake. Unless they take out Sparzy, which they could. Yeah, okay, never mind. And then the Drill Impact will hit Nugais, which will not do a whole lot, unfortunately. But that's fine. Sparzy did his job. He did a lot of damage. So now we'll bring in Minotaur. And since that didn't cut his HP in half, that means that it's a Water Custodian. So I don't have to worry about that too much. We're going to Held Anger into Ampere, and then we're going to Sparkling Bullet into Nugais. I'm thinking, yeah, Plague goes first. Why is he not hitting the Rolder? He should have taken out Rolder. Honestly, I don't know why he didn't take out Rolder. Yeah, this should take out Amp. And then Sparkling Bullet will take out Nagais. Oh, that's why, because he was relying on Nagais' Fury to take him out. That was a mistake. Yeah, because I lost Rolder. Oh, no, not quite enough. That's fine. I have Hasty Lunge. So who do they have left? Tolkien and Lowaddle. Let's bring in Lowali. They're probably... Oh, I thought they would bring in Tolkien. Alright, we're going to Plague into Lowaddle, and we're going to Hasty Lunge into Nagais. And Hasty Lunge has synergy, so I'm not going to overextend with that one. Bye-bye, Nagais. Nagais, whatever. Decent damage. Into Minotaur. Okay, how much does this do? Not enough. Decent damage, but not enough. And then I think we're just going to Hasty Lunge into Tolkien, and then we'll yet again Plague into Lowaddle. And Minotaur absolutely is going to outspeed. Because right now I think it's sitting at 348 for its base speed. So that plus priority, yeah. Nothing he can do about that. Nothing they can do about that. OX, that's fine. Waddle takes another Plague, and if it attacks, it's going to OX as well. Yeah, and it's going to OX hard. It's probably going to kill itself, actually. Because it takes 5 damage per point. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. That went smoother than I was expecting, but yeah, so that's the power of Sparzy. I hope everybody enjoyed that, and got a good look at least this is the first game, so can't say that all the games are going to be like that. Honestly, if my opponent had doubled into that slot, I think this game would have turned very, very differently. But since they stressed so much about Rolder, and then once it got Tardy Rush, they stopped caring about Rolder, I think that's the reason why I won that one. But anyway, good game. Okay, so we're banning Gialis. For sure. Wonder who they ban. So they banned Minotaur. Why did they ban Minotaur? Their team is a very generic meta team, I would say. Very on meta. Rolder, Minotaur, Golzy, Tolkien, all some of the top 4 Tems that are used. Let's see. So if I go Rolder, Lowali, they're going to pick Tolkien. Is that a bad thing? I could pick Rolder Acronox, but then they're still going to pick Tolkien, honestly. Is that a bad thing? Well, yeah, because if they pick Tolkien and I don't have Sparzy, then I'm going to have trouble. So let's go Rolder Sparzy. Lowali. Okay, so they're going to have Lowali Plague into Rolder most likely. Let's ban Golzy or Mimit. Maybe Rolder? Golzy, Mimit, or Rolder? Do I care if they have a duplicate right now? Not particularly. I think I'd rather not see Rolder or Golzy if I'm being honest. Oh, let's pick Rolder. Just because I'm running out of time. Let's see, who do they ban next? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about Tolkien if that's the case. I mean, I am if I have Lawali, but could be worse. Alright, so they pick Kinu. That makes sense. We're going to pick Tolkien. And then I think we're also going to pick Sanby, because I'm confident they're going to pick Golsey. Yep. And then Mimit. Okay. Do I pick Momo or Lawali here? Momo will do decent damage into these three as long as Mimit doesn't duplicate Kinu or Minotaur. But otherwise Momo doesn't do much into Kinu or Minotaur. But it'll probably one-shot. Okay. 5, 4. Let's pick Lawali. Just because I think they can have Mimit duplicate Kinu, and that would be kind of a problem. And then Lawali also doesn't take a ton of damage from special attacks. Alright. My guess is Minotaur Purgations, and then Lawali Plagues. So we're going to swap into Lawali, and then we're going to show off. And we'll see how this goes. Oh, they swap them out. Interesting. 4 Kinu. Okay. Give Lawali +1/+1 maybe? No? Well, maybe. Swaps haven't been done yet. Okay. Alright. Where am I at right now? I can probably hit Lawali and Kinu for pretty decent damage, if I'm being honest. Let's refresh Lawali, and then we're going to charge to Iron Filings, Lawali and Kinu. Let's see what they bring into that. So it's not Protector Kinu, it's Benefactor. So that means Lawali's going to get +8% back for its HP every time I hit it, provided it doesn't die first. So that'll be kind of annoying to deal with, but Charged Iron Filings will make them both neutral, so that way I can Plague into them and not have to worry about doing neutral damage. Or doing resisted damage, I should say. Okay, who do they bring in? Mimit? Minotaur. Ooh, okay. They swap out Kinu for Golsey. Okay, so Golsey will take resisted Charged Iron Filings, but that's okay. Wow, that did pretty decent damage to Minotaur. Okay, so we refreshed Lawali. Lawali's pretty healthy right now. I think I'm going to swap in Rolder, and then I'm going to Sparkling Bullet into Minotaur. I'm afraid I'm going to be taking an Oshidashi into Rolder, but I think that that's a concern that I'm going to have to just accept. Just to get the extra damage on Minotaur. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what happens. Lawali's going to be a threat to pretty much their whole team now, except for like maybe Kinu. Well, even Kinu, because it's got Hypoxia. Lawali's the only one that it's not scary to. But that means that Lawali's not scary to itself, so... And I'll be hitting harder since I used Refresh, and they don't have Refresh up, so... Let's see what happens. Not quite enough to knock out. Yep, I kind of figured that that was going to happen. Oh, it didn't do as much damage as I was expecting it to do, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, and I don't get Reactive Vial, that's right. I should have done that onto Golsey. Minotaur was already pretty low. Alright, we're going to Goring and then Charged Iron Filings again. Ooh, that's going to OX Sparzy. Maybe we just Sparkling Bullet again into Minotaur? I'm probably going to lose Rolder here. Now let's... They'll probably bring Mimit in after Minotaur goes down. But let's Sparkling Bullet into Minotaur. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That was smart. Alright, so Minotaur's out. Golsey's about to uppercut. beats Goring. Dang, that's unfortunate. Okay, so who do I bring in here? Lawali. So who do they bring in? I'm thinking they're bringing in Mimit. Because Mimit makes the most sense here. Yeah. So now they have two Golzies, and Golzi's going to be kind of a pain in the butt to deal with. And since my Sparzy is low on stamina right now, it's going to be hard-pressed to deal any damage into them. Let's Plague into the Golzi, and then we're going to... Because I think they're going to double into Lawali. Let's Wrenching... No, they resist Wrenching Massage. Let's bring in Tolkien. Do I need Tolkien? I need Tolkien for Kinu and Lawali, actually. Let's bring in Sanby. Give Sparzy some time to recover its stamina. Wow, that did good damage. So that's 60 base power with War Drum. That's not too bad. And Mimit has Chamomile. Hand Fan I don't really care about right now. Okay, we're gonna Plague into Golzi again. And then I think we're just gonna Matter Teleport the Mimit. Sandy's probably gonna take 2 Hasty Lunges, which is fine by me. Because I think that'll knock Sandy out, which is fine. I don't really need Sandy right now. Oh! So Sandy will live, most likely. Yeah. Just barely. Diffuser, which means I don't get marbles, which is fine. This will do a lot of damage. Ooh, almost one-shots. Okay, cool. So then we're just going to Plague into Mimit, and that should take out Golzi. And then we'll... let's just Matter Teleport Lawali. Okay, so they're trying to preserve Mimit, but that means that they have no more Golzi. They're going to be duplicating Lawali or Kinu, which is fine by me, because that just means... Oh, Sammy's probably going to knock itself out here, but that's fine. If they duplicate Kinu or Lawali, that's fine. I have Tolkien in the back, and Tolkien's full health, so... This is going to hurt Lawali, but not too... Oh, that was weird. I thought the damage was going to stop there. I was like, no way! Oh, man, that would have been a hell of a bummer. We're going to rest Lawali and rest Sanby and see what they do. Kinu's probably going to Lifeful Sap, I'm guessing. I don't think that that's a great plan for them. They probably should focus on buffing, but I think that Kinu has Turbo choreography, but why would they put Turbo on this team? Well, Turbo wouldn't be a bad thing necessarily. Maybe they have Turbo on both Lawali and Kinu. Yeah, kid, I didn't care about that. They do have Turbo. Okay. Alright. So they're definitely going to be outspeeding, but like, now I have Tolkien in the back, and then I also have Sparzy, who's full health. So they're going to outspeed Lawali. Let's Plague into... No, because their Lawali's going to outspeed. Let's refresh. Actually, you know what? Let's just rest again. And then we're going to Fiery Soul into Kinu, I think. Yeah, because Lawali can't do anything to Tolkien, so we're going to Fiery Soul into Kinu. They should both outspeed Tolkien, honestly, because I'm only 348 and now they're +3, which is 0.7 or 1.75 times, if I remember correctly. And Lawali's already fast. If they have base 232, that means that they're all baseline outspeeding Tolkien. Oh, they're going for Lawali. Beta Burst? Oh, Hypnosis. Into Tolkien? Smart. Very smart. Yeah, so Kinu's got to die. So we are going to Hypoxia. I don't think it's going to matter, but we're going to Hypoxia into Kinu. And then Fiery Soul into Kinu. Again, it's probably not going to matter too much, but... If I can take out Kinu, that means that Mimit's going to come in and duplicate Lawali, which means Tolkien's going to be basically free reign. And then also I won't have to worry too much about the... Yep. Okay, that's good, because now Plague will outspeed. Nope, they didn't use Plague. They just rested. Smart. Very, very smart. Very smart. Okay, that was good on them. Okay, so I don't want to be using Charged Iron Filings, because that's just not going to be a great plan. It's going to limit my knockout potential. So we're going to Fire Tornado and Sparkling Bullet into Kinu. I think... So Sparzy will definitely outspeed Tolkien. Honestly, maybe I should have done Sparkling Bullet into Lawali. I don't know if it matters too much. They have 3 Tems, but none of them are doing much into Tolkien. Oof, that hit hard. Then Kinu dumps into him. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't kill. Nice. Oh my god. Oh, right, last rush. Yeah, see, that's what I mean when it does a ton of damage. Like, I could have done Fiery Soul and not wasted my Fire Tornado, honestly, and that would have been totally fine. So now Mimit will pop in and duplicate Lawali. I forgot that if Mimit had swapped, they should have swapped Mimit in for Lawali, because then it would have duplicated Tolkien, and then I wouldn't have had much damage into Tolkien, honestly. Alright, we're going to double into Mimit with Fiery Soul, and okay, cool. 4 points? Are you kidding me? Well, that's how it works, I guess, sometimes. Good game. So Inky and Shuin are their 2 Crystal Tems. I think I'm going to be banning Inky, most likely, just because Inky's really good into my team. They also have Barnshee, who's kind of scary. I'm surprised they didn't ban my Electric Tems. Okay, let's see, who are they going to pick? Probably Mushuk, that's the name. So let's see, what's good into Mushuk? Let's see, let's go Lawali, and then we can also go Momo. And Momo and Lawali should be able to handle, oh, they're going to Rage. So we should probably double into Tataru. Let's see. If I ban Mushuk... Do I benefit from banning Mushuk? Not particularly. Let's ban Minotaur, because getting rid of their Electric Tem will probably be helpful. Okay, we're going to pick Acronox, and I think we're also going to pick... Let's see, do I pick Rolder or Tolkien? If I pick Tolkien, they're probably not taking Mushuk. Let's see, does that help me? Tolkien's going to be taking like 1 times damage and dealing 1 times damage to most of them. They might take the pig. Yeah, let's do that. I want to encourage them to take the pig. Yeah, and then we'll bring Sparzy in the back. Okay, so all I have access to is Plague and Double Edge into Tataru. Double Edge is going to give it a +1/+1 to its defenses, which is not great, but it should do enough damage with doubling in that Tataru will get pretty low. The reason why I know that they're doing Rage is because Shuin pair... Oh, wow, that did not do a lot of damage. Yeah, Shuin blocks stat drops, so they use Rage to get +4 defense, or +4 special... Or, sorry, +4 attack. Yep, and then they don't have the drawback of -3 defense. Okay, cool. So now we're going to Plague... Tataru's faster than Momo, that's not good. We are going to Plague again, and then we're going to use Undermine into Tataru, and that should take it out. If it doesn't attack into Momo, it could attack into Momo, and that'll be a problem. Because it does outspeed Momo, which is surprising to me because my Momo's fast. Oh no, okay, maybe I did outspeed and I just wasn't paying attention. Yep, there we go. Cool. So now Tataru's not a problem. That's one of the downsides of having a setup like that. It's pretty obvious what you're going to be doing. So now Shuin has basically wasted their turn. Their Tataru has done nothing. I'm now sitting at 5-4 with no negatives. Barnshi's probably going to use a mental attack into... Oh, okay, first we're going to Plague into Shuin. Barnshi's probably going to use a mental attack into Momo. I'm honestly debating whether I keep Momo in or not. Because I'm pretty sure Barnshi outspeeds Momo. You know what, let's knock back and Plague into Shuin. I'm okay with losing Momo here. Momo's done its job. Oh, I outspeed Barnshi. Cool. I think this will take out Shuin. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I really like Momo, is because it's just an absolute nuke with knockback. I was 60% on a defensive Tem. Yeah, downside being that it takes a lot of damage. Well, my Momo takes a lot of damage. I know that there's people like Genesect who have Momo, and his Momo, I think, is really bulky because he does raid boss strategy. So right now it's basically 5v4. Well, it's effectively 4v3, I should say, because Momo's about to die. Let us... We're going to bring in Sparzy here, but I think we're going to let... how do we do this? What I could do is I could bring in Tolkien. I have a lot of wiggle room here. Like, I could have Momo swap out, so that way Sparkling Bullet will do 4 times, will do a lot of damage. But honestly, Sparkling Bullet's not really... I don't really have to worry too much. Let's just swap in Tolkien here, and then we'll swap in... No, let's just Undermine into Pigapec. That should be fine. I think Pigapec's probably going to Bamboozle on Barnshi. But the -1 special attack, I think, hurts it. I think it does special attacks. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, that's fine. Let me guess. Boozle? Yep. Makes sense. We're going to bring in Sparzy here. And so we're going to double into the Pigapec slot with Sparkling Bullet and Fiery Soul. And that should take out Pigapec before Barnshi can go. Well, before Pigapec can go, I think. Because Pigapec could technically Bamboozle itself, too. If it outspeeds Sparzy. But honestly, that's really just buying time at that point. What do they have in the back? Babawa. Okay. They could bring in Babawa. They should have brought in Babawa, I think. Not quite. Ooh. Didn't kill him, though. OX, that's good. Stonewall, alright. There goes Pigapec. Okay. I don't have to worry too much about Barnshi right now. I'm going to do Charged Iron Filings. And Fiery Soul. Yeah, let's Fiery Soul and Charged Iron Filings. Charged Iron Filings is going to make Babawa neutral, but that's fine. I don't mind that. And that'll take out Barnshi. Because it's 4 times effective, so that's the reason for that. Or that's the reason why I know that'll take out Barnshi. Into Sparzy, I'm guessing. Yeah, take out Sparzy, that's fine. Now we'll bring out Acronox, and that'll wrap it up nicely. I'm going to swap Tolkien just because I want to show my opponent respect. I'm playing like I would play if I wanted to win, and I was at like a negative or was losing. So I'm still going to play as hard as I can, even though I'm very confident that I'm going to win. So that's why I swapped out Lawali, because I don't want to just leave Tolkien in front of a Water Tem. Oh, dang. Okay. That's going to be annoying. Alright, we are going to Plague, and we are going to Sting. Immunity. And then Sting will not do a ton because of immunity. Acronox, I'm guessing. Yeah, that makes sense. That didn't really do a lot. That's good. And then we'll just do it again. Yep, okay, there we go. Only 7. Alright, that's fine. Good game. Okay, ooh, they've got 2 that I have to deal with. So if they don't ban Tolkien, then I'm gonna pick Tolkien because I'm gonna be banning Gialis, and I'm okay with Chimerian. So let's ban Gialis. I'm not sure why they banned Lawali. Lawali's not super great into this team. Yeah, Tolkien. And then who else will they bring in to support? Probably Golzi. So let's put in Rolder. Or Acronox. Acronox is going to take a lot of damage. And Acronox doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, it has Soil Steam. Honestly, I think they're going to try and double into Tolkien here. Because it makes sense to try and get rid of Tolkien. Well, yeah, let's bring in Rolder. Golzi, I'm guessing. I'd be pretty surprised if it wasn't Golzi. Because Golzi gets Hasty Lunge with that, which is nice. I guess they... Okay. I'm not really sure why they chose that as their team, as their start. It's a little confusing to me, but that's fine. So let's see, who do I want to ban next? If I ban Tolkien, I have 2 Electric Temps, so I'm not overly concerned about Tolkien. Let's ban Turok, because Turok's going to be another Earth Tem that I don't want to deal with. Who do they ban? I would imagine Minotaur or Sparzy. Like, it makes sense to ban Minotaur or Sparzy. Yeah. Yep, there's Golzi. Let's bring... I'm thinking Acronox and Momo. Or Acronox and Sandby. Or Sandby and Momo. I don't have a lot of time. Let's see. Let's go Sandby and Acronox. No, Sandby and Momo, because Acronox is going to be weak into, well, just the 1 Tem, actually. Yeah, let's bring Acronox. And then I think we're bringing Sparzy in the back. Because Sparzy will be super effective into those 2. And if they pick Mouflank, I'll just be taking... I already have Sandby, sorry. So let's see. How effective is Sparzy in this setup? Is Momo more effective than Sparzy? I think Momo's going to be more effective here. It's 1x into every single opposing Tem, and then Sparzy has good moves, but I think it's just not as effective into this team right now. Okay, so I have no reason not to Fiery Soul into that slot. And actually, I may as well double into that slot. I think what they're going to be doing is they're going to be swapping Platimus in. So Platymus, so we're going to Fiery Soul into that slot, and then we're going to Drill Impact into that slot as well. Yeah. Because, let's see, if they bring in Platymus, Fiery Soul will burn it. It won't do a ton of damage, but that's fine. It doesn't make sense to bring Platymus in here. Maybe Golzy will swap in? I don't know. If I double in with Stone Ball and Fiery Soul, and they swap in Golzy, that's good. But if they swap in Platymus, that's bad, because it won't do a whole lot of damage. I'd have to be concerned about Aquatic Whirlwind, so honestly, I think actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to Wind Burst and then Stone Ball into that slot. Yeah. Yeah, and then Stone Ball. Ooh, wow, that's a surprising amount of damage. Yeah, and then the burn should take it out. Easy peasy. And then I think I need to pull Tolkien back because they're probably going to swap Golzy in. Or Mooflank, maybe. Mooflank? Okay. So then we're going to swap Sandy in for Tolkien. And then we're going to use Goring. Do I want to use Goring or Drill Impact? Let's use Goring into their Rolder. Try and get that Rolder down a little bit. Some HP. They're probably going to Stone Ball again. Stone Ball wouldn't... Actually, Stone Ball would have 2KO'd it, because it was probably at 49.9. I just did the math in my head. I was 2 hit points shy. I'm surprised they doubled into that. Stone Ball? Oh, Drill Impact. Sandy? Why would they do that? They should have just Stone Balled again. I got nothing. We're going to Matter Teleport and Drill Impact into Rolder. Because it doesn't matter what they swap in. I guess they could swap in Chimerian. But I'm not really concerned about Chimerian at the moment. Because I have Tolkien in the back, and Tolkien definitely outspeeds Chimerian. Golzy? Oh, Chimerian. Okay. I was expecting it into the Rolder slot, honestly. I'm a little surprised that they left Rolder in. I guess it's because they want Tardy Rush up. No, okay. They did take out Rolder. Who did they swap in? Golzy? Oof, this is gonna hurt. I don't know why they would swap Rolder out for Golzy. They should have swapped in the other way. Yeah. And then Drill Impact will take it out. They've just been having some odd switches. As well, Platymus makes sense in the beginning, because Platymus for Chimerian, if I'm doing Fiery Soul into Chimerian, then Platymus makes sense. But Tolkien's also super effective with Wind into Platymus. So, I don't know. We are going to Matter Teleport and Goring into Rolder. I'm doing Goring. Let's see, actually, I think I outspeed at this point. So we're going to Matter Teleport and Held Anchor. Cool. Yeah, I do outspeed. Good. So even if this doesn't knock him out, which I think it will, it'll put him to sleep for a turn. And then he won't be able to do anything. Chimerian was going to Crystal Plume Gatling into Sandy, but that's fine. We'll Frond Whip into Rolder? Okay. I'm okay with that. We'll have Goring up. Yeah, I think I'm just going to double into the Mooflank slot. There's no reason not to. I'm going to OX both of them. Well, I'm going to OX Sandby, but I'm okay with doing that to hopefully take out Mooflank in one go. Actually, it'll put Mooflank to sleep, so Mooflank can't do anything. If it doesn't take him out, which it does. Alright, never mind. Crystal Plume Gatling into Sandby. Cool, so I get a free switch too. Into Tolkien. And then we'll just Fiery Soul and Stone Ball into that slot. Yeah, cool. Nice. Nice and quick. Good game. Vendistas. I've played against this person before. Actually, I think this is one of the people that I played against earlier. And I think this is the Volcrane that I knocked out in one go. Let's ban Acronox, because I banned Acronox last time and it was quite effective, so I think I'm going to do the same. Honestly, they probably should ban Momo. Okay. So I want to bring Sparzy in this for sure. I'm just not sure, because Sparzy is effective into 1, 2, 3 of their Tems. What they did last time was they did Gario Volcrane. Gario has Autotomy, or whatever the, I think it's, yeah, Autotomy and Kaleidoscope, so it gave it to Volcrane. So I think that's something to be concerned about, but let's see. Well, I'm definitely bringing Sparzy, so let's start with Sparzy and let's see what they do from there. Gario Volcrane like last time? Yep. Okay, we're gonna start with Momo then. And I think that we're gonna bring in Roller and then have... Oh, never mind. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, last time I had Lawali. I picked Lawali into that. Let's ban Minotaur, or do we ban... Yeah, let's ban Minotaur. And then we will bring Lawali for sure. So that means I'm probably going to be bringing Tolkien and Pig, or Tolkien and Ampere. I think it's Ampere. Yeah, and Tolkien. Makes sense. Okay, so we're gonna bring, I think, Acronox, and do I bring Tolkien here? I don't think I bring Tolkien here. Yeah, we'll bring Acronox and Sandby. So what I'm thinking is I swap in... Yeah, because last time I had Plague, and Plague I did into Volcrane. Yep. Just like last time. So we're going to swap out Sparzy for Lawali, and we're going to double edge into Gario. And then we're going to do knockback into Volcrane, assuming that they keep Volcrane in. It makes sense to keep Volcrane in right now, to have Volcrane use Hook into whatever it wants to target, and so it gets the +1 speed, +2 attack, but then it would make more sense to pull Volcrane back. Okay, 40% damage, but I plussed its defenses, so that's not the best. Okay, so they're doubling into Momo. We're going to Plague into Gario and knock back into Volcrane. And let's see if they keep Volcrane in again. Last time they left Volcrane in, Volcrane got one shot. I think it was from 100 too. And Plague will threaten Gario, so if they keep Gario in... Okay, cool, they didn't. Let's see, who do they swap in? Amphitheater, not Ampere. Okay, for Tolkien? Yeah, that makes sense. So now Amphitheater is going to take a pretty big hit from knockback. And then we immediately knock out their fake beard, which is nice. Doesn't do a ton of damage, but having that taken away is pretty nice. Holy crap, that did a lot of damage. That's going to hurt real bad. Oof, okay. So Momo's going to get taken out immediately by anybody, basically. Do I swap Tolkien out? Or not Tolkien, do I swap Momo out? What do I swap it in for? I could do Acronox. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to... Sparzy and Acronox, I think. Yeah, we'll do Sparzy and then we'll do Acronox. That'll make my Lawali faster, which kind of sucks, but... yeah, I don't want to take unnecessary damage onto Sparzy. So yeah, we'll do Sparzy Acronox. Acronox will come in, boost Lawali's speed. Lawali will swap out for Sparzy, and then I think I'm going to be taking Plague and or Fiery Soul into that slot. Honestly, what they should do is Plague and then Windburst into that slot, just to make sure. Ah, he did take a Fiery Soul. That's annoying. Okay. Amphitheater heals. We are going to Sparkling Bullet into Tolkien and Sting into... Sparkling Bullet and Sting into Tolkien? That'll take Tolkien out. I'll give Lawali some free room. But Amphitheater is 1 times effective into Lawali. I think I bring Lawali in. So let's Charged Iron Filings and we'll swap in Lawali. Because I think, yeah, this is a gamble. Who do they bring in? Volcrane? Okay. Oh, they... oh! Okay, well, I'll do damage. It's not great, but I'll do damage. Okay, so Volcrane is not going to outspeed my... So I'm thinking I bring in Momo here, and then I swap Acronox back in for Lawali. And that'll help Momo outspeed Volcrane. And then I can do... but the problem is I don't have Knockback active, I only have Undermine. So I can Undermine into Volcrane. I just don't know if that's going to be enough to knock it out. I don't know if I outspeed their Fiery Soul either. With +1 speed, I should. Right? Well, it depends on how fast they are. Let's do it. If this risk doesn't pay off, then I'm in a lot of trouble. So we're going to Undermine, and then we're going to swap in Acronox. I think this is what I did last time too, to outspeed Volcrane, so I'm pretty confident that I outspeed Volcrane here. The question is, do I outspeed Fiery Soul? Yes, okay, cool. So that'll do some damage. Ah, nice! Knockout. Perfect. Volcrane is just so hard to use. Momo outspeeds Tolkien, so that means whatever they bring in, I'm probably going to outspeed it. 'Cause unless it's Amphitheater, which has Plague and is already really, really fast. They should bring in Amphitheater. They bring in Pick-a-Peck. Okay, that's not the decision I would make. So we're going to use Knockback on Pick-a-Peck, and we're just going to Sting into Tolkien. Because Amphitheater's pretty low. I'm pretty confident that... I think Sting into Tolkien will take out Tolkien, so we're going to do that. Okay, cool. Who do they swap in? Amphitheater? Oh god, that was such a bad idea. There was no reason for me to swap out. This will do a ton of damage to Pick-a-Peck and we'll knock out Momo. And then Pick-a-Pack will Bamboozle. If it Bamboozles, then that means that I lose the Toxic. Yeah, okay, so I lose the Toxic out of that, which is unfortunate, but could be worse. So we'll bring in Sparzy. Not Sparzy, sorry, Lowali. And then we're just gonna Plague and Sting into Amphitheater. Just to get that Amphitheater out of the way. I don't know which is gonna hit first. I hope Plague hits first. Well, I think Lowali's +1 speed, so it has to be... Yeah, it's definitely gonna be Lowali going first. So Lowali will knock out the evasion, and then Sting will pop into it again. And hopefully they don't reapply... Actually, if they reapply the Bamboozle, it wouldn't matter, because then it would knock off the trap. Yeah. Yep, okay, cool. And then Sting goes off, takes out Amphitheater, perfect. And then Pick-a-Pack bamboozles itself. Pick-a-Pack needs to be doing damage. They need to be doing damage. I don't... Yeah. Now they bring in Tolkien. Oh, Gario. That's not the decision I would make. I would have brought in Tolkien and tried to Fiery Soul, but we're going to Plague and Sting into Gario. Actually, I don't need to do that. I'm just going to rest Acronox, actually. We're going to Plague into Gario, and that should take out Gario. If it doesn't, I'd be really surprised. Honestly, it doesn't really matter too much because, yeah, there we go. Cool. Good game. Well, what a start to that team. Pretty auspicious, I would say. I hope everybody enjoyed watching. I had a blast playing the team. It works effectively if I get enough practice in with it, and I think I've gotten enough practice in where the team is a little bit awkward to face off against. So if you're not prepared to face off against them, and really I think a lot of the problems that my opponents had was that they had some bad predictions and I had some good predictions. I think that's the main reason why I did so well today. But otherwise, I'm probably going to play a little bit more. Actually, you know, I might not. I might just play some Elden Ring. I'm feeling pretty good after that. So, might want to leave on a good note. But regardless, I hope everybody enjoyed watching. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health and you're drinking water. And I will see you next time.